All right.
Everybody.
Oh, again,
Hi, guys.
Avengers.
Great way to start, Elias. Thank you.
Elias broke Jody before we began and then decided to make us go live.
Right as he broke.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Take your legend point, you bastard. Hi everybody. This is Roams of the Wild. Due to the technical difficulties, we're slightly late today. And by the technical difficulties, I mean the time. Because time is evil.
Time doesn't exist.
Time is a construct.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I'm not in it today.
Wow, you're still broken even when I went to go get my character sheet. Right.
Yeah.
What have you done, Elias?
I am so far beyond out of it at this point. Like, just
So everyone gets legend points and as many rerolls as you like.
I would like 40 legend points, please.
Roll as many dice as you.
So you have 60.
You rolled bad, just keep going.
Yeah, it's like
I will neither confirm nor deny, Elias.
I've got 117. Yeah, you should probably re-roll that. It's only the 3 digits.
Oh man.
And then announcements. I'm not okay. I don't think anyone else is right now, so that's an announcement. Beyond that, ZU keeps interviewing people, which is kind of cool. Their most recent one, what was his name? The actor's name?
Which actor?
The Rook.
Joe Hernandez.
Joe Hernandez. The basics of it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for ZU because they've been interviewing a ton of the actors from. Bye, Aaliyah.
Okay, bye.
Now apparently, Jax's right shoulder is running the game.
Perfect.
And I'm Aaliyah. That's kind of cool.
I have no view for just 3 people, so it's going to stick like this till she comes back. Jax, just lean to the left or right a little bit if you want people to see your face for a little bit.
No, I'm fine with the.
Hello. How are you guys today?
So, it's just great. Yeah, go to the ZU YouTube channel because they've interviewed. How do you know how many different cast members you've interviewed? It's got to be at least half.
I don't know how many we've interviewed, but this might be exclusive world premiere information, but I don't care. I believe the plan right now is to have interviewed 7 in total. So I don't know how far along we are in that.
It's still pretty impressive. So check it out. In addition, yesterday or the day before, a new Palatina's guidance got released for the new DLC character for Smash Bros. Sephiroth.
Also known as Marth 2.
Really funny. Yeah, Marth 2. Yep. Also known as another shirtless character.
He's really feeling it.
Yeah. I watched one of the streamers I watched unlocked it as it went live. And the second that the thing he did was he set up a match between shirtless Shulk and shirtless Sephiroth. And then got ready to throw Shulk and just went to picture mode. And hilarity ensued. So Yeah, check out the ZU YouTube channel is actually really good. They have lots of really great stuff on there. Amanda does news on Sundays, and they put other stuff on there. It's really cool.
Sundays are just Amanda days.
Yes. Amanda just takes over everything involving Zelda universe, and use her mystical kung fu skills to control the universe that is as a Zelda. She even, the actual Zelda games, she will randomly appear on Sundays and just take out little Link. It'll be just like pow pow pow. Everything's is over. You have to buy a brand new game if she shows up in your game and kung fu's little Link into obsolescence. So yeah, what in the world happened to Ilea?
Her computer restarted randomly, so she's gonna be back. It's just taking.
I was
time.
worried, with everything going on right now.
Yeah, no, there was a cyclone with a tornado in the middle up there. It's crazy. But she'll be back.
Yeah, that
you won't have to play
really
Zelda forever.
A really dangerous part of the West Coast that's into the Tornado Alley.
Mm-hmm. It's a rough time. Trust me.
It really is. It's hard.
In the meantime, you can just be Zolta, and Jax's right arm can DM for us while the rest of Jax plays her character.
I would like
I need to go get
turn on my
though.
life drain aura and kill everything in existence.
You win!
Proceeds to roll a 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll and use 72 legend.
Okay.
No, that's how we know you're not Ilea.
Now
you didn't beg the chat first for a reroll token.
Now it's a 7.
And more legend points.
While we're doing this, Aruna and Arel.
Are you gonna give us a synopsis of what's happening?
No.
What happened last time?
Take
that was like 5 hours ago.
Reroll tokens from Imp.
Thank you. You know exactly our play styles.
Yeah, fail spectacularly and then re-roll it so it never happened. In other news, Jax made a woman fall in love with me last night, so that was kind of cool.
Hey, you did that all on your own. I was just there as a wing man.
I went back and watched the VOD, and I felt like a worthwhile human being for. Like,
you are a worthwhile
10 minutes.
human
it was
being.
Awesome.
Oh shush.
Jax was doing the Twitch sings with another amazing sister streamer. Maybe one day we'll get her to guest on Realms.
That would be adorable. She would be like the
I thought you were talking
person.
about Jax for a second there. I'm like, but she's
no, she did.
Yes, maybe we can get Jax on one day. Miss Mary Lou.
I really wish. Her name is Miss Mary Lou, and she has to have some operatic training.
Yeah, and she's a voice actor in LA.
Oh, that makes sense. She's trained. Brilliant, and
right.
She sang songs with me, and they're really pretty. I'm definitely downloading that improv to track because that was freaking amazing.
Wasn't it cool? And then she's like, "Oh no, I really don't do things like that. This was a good challenge." It's like, "Oh, it's so good, so good."
I love that. After feeling good, she's like, "Oh, glad that was jazz because I didn't know that song." I'm like, "Well, you did good."
Yeah,
you did great. We're all proud of you back home.
So
yeah.
If you enjoy singing, you should probably download to Twitch Sings before it's gone forever in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Because the music industry are bastards.
I have mixed feelings about that. I'm sad for
11
all the people
days.
like Jax and Jody and Ilea, basically everyone on this show but me, that streams that and has a fun time doing it. But then at the same time,
does Twitch sings?
probably like I can see her doing
don't
that.
think so. I tried to
I don't
get her
think she
into
does.
it. I tried to get her into it. I tried to get both Kikiri and Ilea into it, but they never did.
Well, then for the two of you specifically, I am sad for you that like seem to enjoy it. But then on the other hand, I'm just so glad that it's dying like Vine did.
Really, you don't like
Why?
karaoke?
It's not even like you were forced to listen to it. So why are you being so mean?
That's
to
why
something that we love.
That's why I'm not fully mean. That's just my like predisposition, but I fight it with logic.
Arel, you might need this from Sarah effing Guzman, a reroll token.
Yay! Thank you.
So,
You know me so well.
Yeah.
You need
But
to
if you
hear a
guys
word
do
stabby
wanna-
bit to get ready for a reroll token.
Yeah.
Especially when
if
she
you guys
stabs Aruna for what Elias just said.
Hey, dagger slip.
If you guys do want to do something for fun, it still exists for 11 days. Download it. It's not a massive program, and look for Trainer Jody, because I have some seeds open. One of which is just entirely improvisational. It's just a scat singing. So it's
really
fun.
Cool.
I don't know how I'm going to survive without it any more.
Yeah, I wish there was a better alternative that we could just all go to, like Smule, but Smule's not for computers. It's mobile.
Could you not just do like karaoke sessions with the normal karaoke program over like Discord screen share or something?
Theoretically, you could, but it would require, in order to do the same things Twitch Sings was able to do, like to record duets and stuff like that. There was a lot of software that made that physically possible, because singing together over the delay is near impossible unless you understand really well how to create your setup.
So how did they do it that's special?
They had tools built into the program where you could adjust your offset really easily, and they had specific songs that were created to help you figure out what your offset needed to be. And then they also allowed you to adjust your volume in relation to the music and the person that you were singing with. So there is a remarkable about it, the tech built into this very simple karaoke program. So yeah,
remarkable community that formed around it.
Well, and that's the other thing is, if you did do it over like the Discord or something, part of the thing about the Twitch Sings was the amount of people that would just browse the Twitch Sings category and would just show up to sing with the people. And in the program itself, whenever you pick a song, it would show other people that have recorded duets of it. So the ability to find new voices and new friends, like the reason Jax and I know each other was, I think it was just actually I can't remember her name now anymore. Starling. Starling sang with Chax, and then I was just so impressed that I sang with Chax and showed up in a stream, and we became friends.
In October, if I remember correctly.
That was 2 months ago.
Awesome.
I know! Only known you for a month or 2 months.
It's been really weird how you've been a part of this show longer than we've known each other.
I know.
Science kids.
Timey-wimey.
Hey!
Oh, we get it, Blob.
Why? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hi, guys. I'm now Trainer Jody.
I try and I try.
Finally,
I think she's still trying.
All right.
I
continue with your conversations as I rearrange people.
yeah. So
Hi, welcome back. Oh, whoa. That sounds lovely.
Leah, can you hear us? Because you kind of sound like you're on a train for fighting in the Matrix. Which would be super cool. Like if you are in the Matrix, you know, go ahead and do cool Matrix-y things.
I am no longer a puppet figure. I'm kidding. Trainer Jody, we've known each other since last June.
Yeah, it is. Is cool. And I think the way I invited her on this is I was talking about the D&D in her to chat while she was just streaming, and I just kind of casually went, "Oh, do you want to play?" And
like, what?
And yeah, it went.
That is correct because I went back and stalked that VOD whenever you told me you were thinking about Shax.
Yeah, we do our research before we cast a new Kick-a-Cast member.
And yet you still didn't know what you were getting.
Well, to be fair,
but because we spent like 2 months writing a character, and then as soon as you started playing her, added an entirely new aspect to the character.
Hey, you know, sometimes when you're there in the moment, you just know who you are.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened. Like that, none of that was planned. It was just like, oh, you guys are fun people, and now you're fun and attractive, and I'm really nervous. So, hi guys. And it's
okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
Okay. So Jax, don't feel bad. I mean, I've played games with Jody since 2015, and he still cast me on this show. So
after a really bad audition too. No offense.
The way, yeah, her audition was amazing. Way I meant
bad in the classical sense, amazing in another way.
Yeah, I met Ilea in Geek and Sundry to Twitch chat because she was a mod, and she was complaining about she'd never gotten a chance to play D&D, and I literally just went, I've got a campaign. Do you want to play in it? I do. I'm going to be doing a one shot, and that's how her halfling bard was created.
I love Cadence. She needs to play a game soon.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do one. The last time I tried, I couldn't get anyone available because it was really late notice. So I need to write another. The big issue is generally with Meh, which is the name of the campaign, the Mighty Extreme Heroes. I make jokes about whatever's popular right now. And all the stuff that's popular and being talked about right now, I don't want to joke about.
Yeah.
Like I've tried, like I've come up with a bunch of really interesting, and I'm like, no, this is just, it's not funny. It's just mean spirited.
So doing about the Mandalorian.
I was, I thought about that. I actually had, before Endgame came out, I had an adventure written where you guys would have to basically solve all the problems of Endgame, where I turned them into the Avengers for one of the games, and I was going to bring that plot line back, but instead of having to go rescue them, they had all been disintegrated, so you guys would have to, and I was going to follow the comics, which is the better way to resolve that issue.
Okay, Jody, calm down.
Go and pick up the individual pieces of sand
No,
for each person.
It involved collecting the Infinity Stones and then tricking the evil person that had the Infinity Stones at that point into fixing everything by accident, which is
Freaking
what-
Ricardo.
Yep. No, it was totally going to be Ricardo. Like I had a great little thing.
I'm glad it died.
So one of these days it will
You
come back.
you would expect this group to fix something accidentally on purpose?
You've clearly never seen a broadcast of that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way Cadence fixes things.
If you want to see, I believe I have almost all the episodes on either my YouTube channel or a couple of them are on the All for Geek Alliance YouTube channel, which is a defunct channel I started as a collaboration between a bunch of people that didn't make the Geek and Sundry vloggers. But it's called the Mighty Extreme Heroes, or Meh. And yeah, they are hilarious. There was one where Elias's character got to be Captain America, except he was Captain Waterdeep.
I was the Mighty Bulk, and I
Yes.
happened to be at a conference and had to leave halfway through our stream to go present a paper.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Elias
The Mighty Bulk climbed a wall, went over it to attack some people, and then was gone.
Disappeared.
Elias spent most of the time throwing his shield and getting hit in the face off of ricochets.
Yeah.
And then Gil Ramirez was Iron Man, which I think it was Electra Man.
I
And
thought
that
it was
effectively-
Electron Woman, which makes me think it was like Sarah or someone.
No, so Sarah was the Thor.
Oh.
Because she wanted to be the Thor. And
Oh, I
she
think the
wanted to
real
be
hero was
Thor.
Electron Woman, and then like Gil just put it on.
Yeah, and yeah, that entire thing was me speaking in a British accent, complaining at Gil. He'd be like, Jarvis, do this. It'd be, I would be able to do that faster if you would stop getting hits. It was super fun, guys. So those are the kind of weird things I did to do with my free time. We have everyone here. Oh, Zulta from Imp. Take a reroll to token.
Thank you.
Oh, you gave her
I
one
did
too?
that.
Come on, man. I thought we were special. I thought we had a thing going where those of us who didn't have their computer randomly restart during a broadcast would get a reroll token.
Actually, to be fair, that was all my fault that it restarted. I pressed the wrong button.
He gave you a reroll token already.
Yeah, that's because we were here.
Yeah. We showed up and we stayed up.
Well,
Nothing's
Would have been
Supposed to
good
be a
enough
secret
for
just
you, is
between
it?
us.
it wouldn't have happened if I was in Wisconsin on my desktop.
Mhm.
I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
See,
This
for
fiance
folks,
ship has a couple holes in it. We need a little bit more.
Wisconsin is just better for computers.
Oh my God.
If I was in Wisconsin, I would be on my desktop, which has a faster restart time because of its solid state, but also already has the software where I accidentally clicked the button for over here that restarted the whole computer.
Unlikely excuse.
So would have never happened in Wisconsin.
Sure.
Oh, so you did a software update too. No wonder it took
accident.
so long.
She just imaged her into the entire computer.
Yeah.
She had to reinstall everything.
I pressed the
That
wrong
makes
button
sense.
and now we're here. But I've been back for 9 minutes.
I know, but it was fun
Already?
to talk
Jeez.
about
Yeah.
Elias getting hit in the face with Captain Waterdeep's shield.
So fun.
I mean, it was, yeah.
I can't remember.
Man.
Oh yeah, you were the Incredible Bobo. I'm trying to think if there's
Mhm.
another character and then not. I
Don
think that
was
was
there.
it.
Don
I think
was
that-
there.
yeah.
Oh, Don. Yeah, what did
He's
Don?
Hawkeye, whoever Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, he was Hawkeye.
Because he shot me with the Cupid arrow or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it Gil or something?
Guys, this campaign, I to turn them into the Avengers. I've turned them into the Power Rangers twice.
Excuse me.
And the Red
Legally
Ranger.
non-distinct Rangers of Power.
yes, the Rangers
also
of Power.
the Revengers.
Yeah, the Revengers.
I think people should watch those videos and see me play a non-bitchy but crazy person.
Yeah, Cadence is great. Aruna, you need more from Sarah effing Guzman. Take a reroll to the token.
Thank you, Sarah, despite the fact that I did not comply with your request to sing a Christmas song.
But yeah, let's actually play the game that people came here to watch.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
You know, we're only
Musical chairs.
45 minutes late. So
It's not too terribly uncommon, let's be honest. We talk a lot.
So shiny.
So unless there are other announcements, I think it's time to return to the realms of the wild.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 Taluses attacking the party. Roll for an initiative.
Well then.
That sounds about right.
There's more stuff happening. The Triforcers showed up.
Oh yeah, those guys.
They apparently have Talus. Talis? What the plural of the Taluses are?
It's not something I've ever had to worry about, except in Age of Calamity.
And they got a 6 initiative, so they'll be
It's
doing
okay, so did
super
I.
well.
In anatomy, it's Tali.
Oh my god.
Is Talus an anonymical thing? What is
Yes, it is. It's one of the tarsals,
That does
it?
not help
Oh.
ankle bones.
me. Okay, thank you.
Runa, what did you get?
10.
Kessin here. Zulta.
16.
I made the sheet before. Rel.
6.
So if we put
6,
Aruna
6, 16, and 10.
and Arel together, they make a Zulta.
Yes. Just enough floaty and enough stubbornness.
Zolta,
Somehow becomes bitchy.
Zolta, we're not naming our kid after you. That's not going to happen.
Wait, we haven't had this conversation.
Don't
Wait,
worry
are you
about it.
pregnant?
Wait, what?
So
Never mind.
in the time between episodes, apparently a lot happens.
Yeah, Aruna got pregnant.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So congratulations to Aruna. I think you look good glowing. Arel,
How
I'm
Goron
certain
reproduce?
you will make a lovely
Father.
parental.
very much.
I was going to say father figure.
Believe it or not,
Father.
I
Just
actually
father.
did research into that when I created this character. And
Really?
as you might think, no one knows.
The Gorons don't know.
So
It just happens.
I just kind of was
Suddenly there's a little pebble that they have their arm over that is now a child.
was general about some things and hoped that it wouldn't come up, but now.
And this is all your fault. You're the only reason this came up.
Yeah, my initiative's a 10. Oh, hey, has it been 5 minutes since our
God.
last battle or not?
Velvet Blondie, they
yes.
just
Great,
roll
thank
with
you.
it.
You just roll it. There, now we have battle music. In addition to battle music, probably should have told you this before, Elias, but we have a battle map and everything.
Well, we're sharing the Roll20 screen, so if you throw it up there, I will do my best to navigate.
There we go. Go ahead and
Pretty.
put your figures anywhere in between the two Tali.
Oh, this has been a while.
So just on the journal page, if you click on your name and drag it over, it will put your mini out there. And isn't that a pretty map? I
So
made
It is
a
a very
map
pretty map.
today. I'm very proud of
Okay.
this.
I need to move some screens around if I'm using a map today.
Where's is that the Triforcer? Oh no, that's
Yes, I just realized I don't actually have a mini for any of the Triforcers for some odd reasons. So
Okay,
just
it doesn't
grab
like
some
me.
images of Jesse, James, and Meowth, and
Yeah.
Yes.
we'll get it.
They were recently featured in Pokemon Go. There's an event.
where the
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh my screen
Yes.
because it's not like letting me do anything.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is just doesn't know what to do with quarantines. They're just trying everything.
Yeah.
I
I want to be in this
Pokemon
one
could
little
go.
hole in this tree.
We please go out and do stuff. Lock down the entire world.
Go
I got
stay
nothing.
at home.
I got nothing.
Actually, they activated remote raiding and like all this other stuff. So yeah, it is still possible to play Pokemon Go during the pandemic.
There. Now I have a thing for Orf, the Wizrobe.
Okay, it's still not letting me put myself anywhere.
Okay. Where are you? In here. So, all right. So, you can't click on the picture. You actually have to click and hold on the name, and then
Yeah.
drag it over, and it
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah, I was, and it's not doing anything.
Can you move the one that I just put out?
No.
Okay.
I guess that's where I'm starting. Perfect.
You just
Sounds
you're into
good.
the shadows.
You're on the journal page, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I fail.
It's okay. I restarted
so
my
if you
computer.
click on your name, it should bring up your character
Ah.
sheet.
There we go.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
All right. Now she's friendly.
I'm in a tree.
I'm on a boat.
Don't you ever forget.
Okay. Don't mind Ilea. Her computer's trying to restart again.
So, for some reason, the Zoom call is working through my headphones, and all the other sounds are coming out of the second monitor. I
Oh,
have no idea what's happening. Same reason I can't figure out what that horrible noise was when I rejoined before.
I believe it's probably your default devices have been changed.
Well, it was the same default device. I changed it, and then I changed it back, and that fixed that sound. So I'm wondering if I do the same thing now, if that'll put everything into the correct stuff.
So sometimes
Right.
it will say the device is right, but the computer won't believe it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Device is Right is my favorite television show.
Yeah, definitely. So I think we can start as soon as Zulta is ready. There are two Tali, one in front, one behind.
Which is either of them near the Wizrobe?
No, the Wizrobe. If you look on the map, the Wizrobe is way up there on the cliff, and the Tali are down with you guys in the kind of a valley here.
All right, fine.
so
how
rude not to come down with them.
Yeah, how far away am I from the Wizrobe? Let's see. Okay, a little far. That's fine. Doing some math, people. Okay. I'm equidistant from the Tali, and their distance is half the distance from the Wizrobe for me. Cool. I'm going to attack the northern one. And I'm going to try and destroy all of its energy. La, 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 la.
Oh, hold on.
29.
What's that against? Is that just good guard?
Toughness.
Oh, it's the toughness. Sorry, trying to set up things I should have set up this morning. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Or no, there is no rolling.
Open legend.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is really...
When you flip between systems, it gets complicated.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Great, I'll figure out how to do that. Speaking of, Cadence failed a lot of those.
She shouldn't drink.
It does. This is hit. It is not 10 over.
Okay.
You hit
And
the-
I am fully healed right now anyway, so I don't need to know how far over it is.
You hit the top or the
okay,
bottom
okay.
one.
I hit the top one because I wanted to make a bigger show of force against the whiz rope.
Gotcha. So this is a show. You guys watch as this is Zulta again conjures the dark energy and life-stealing energy. She fires a bolt of it at this rock creature, whom you wouldn't think would have life of a force energy, but Talus are weird the thing. And you watch as little cracks appear in certain parts of the rock.
I'm going to destroy stone. I can kill stone.
Are you still exhausted?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Let
making sure.
me double check what level of exhaustion means right now. Okay, I'm just slow. My speed is reduced in half.
Okay. So, does that end your turn then?
Yes, that will end my turn.
All right. Runa, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my entire turn to transform into boulder form. I tried to do a fancy bomb layup thing with the ice wolfos last time, and it just exploded in my face, and I knocked myself unconscious and got dragged into a forest. So, no fancy tricks this time. Just slowly start to spin in place as metal spikes start to protrude from my body.
Gotcha. So Aruna gets slightly shorter, but this is spikier.
I'm now the same height as everyone.
Though you're relatively certain hugging him would be a mistake at this point.
Sure, no.
I know.
Hugging is always a mistake.
What are you talking about, Aruna? I always want to hug you.
Spinning in place.
Yeah.
So,
Runa's the most dangerous Beyblade out there.
definitely. That's going to bring us to Arel. What
Ooh,
would you like to do, Arel?
I would like to throw a shadow bolt at the let me do this at this guy.
Southern Talus.
Yes, Southern Talus. Thank you.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attack roll with your shadowy bolts.
30 versus guard.
Definitely hits. It's actually 10 over, so you can add a bane to it.
Ooh, so we're gonna add some shadow fatigue to him. Ha 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 ha. Take that.
Cool. So you guys watch as Arel kind of conjures and brings shadows forward. She throws it, and it goes, and it hits the Talus. What bane specifically is shadow
So it's-
fatigue again?
Disadvantage on all action rolls and -1 to all defenses.
Damn.
Is that just fatigue?
I
Pretty much.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, fatigue level 1. Level
Yeah.
2 just slows your speed
How would you know?
because I'm currently fatigued level 2. Yay.
Is this a system where if you get 5 levels of fatigue, you just die?
Yes.
Yes. So, really quickly, remind me what all is negative with fatigue level 1. It's minus 1 to all your defenses.
And action. Disadvantage 1 on all action rolls.
Cool. All right. So, anything else you wanted to do?
Smile gleefully. I think you're rubbing off on me, Zolta.
So as that happens, the Talos sitting there as the shadow energy kind of constricts around it. The Talos sits there, and you watch it kind of fall over. As it stands up, it pulls a massive boulder out of the ground, and you watch as the boulder comes hurling in your direction. Does a 16 hit your guard, Arel?
It does not.
All right. Runa, does a 13 hit your guard? This fight's going to go really well, folks.
Jody,
Yay!
I rolled a nat 1 and then a 2 on the D to 20.
Jody, I'll have you know that in this form, 13 isn't even half my guard.
So these two massive boulders could come at you, or this one massive boulder comes at you, attempts to squish you both. Arel, you kind of shadow step out of the way as it goes, but you look back and you see Aruna's not moving. And as the boulder gets closer and closer, you're like, oh, Aruna, no! And the boulder smashes down. And you watch it completely obliterate the area that Aruna used to occupy. Then you hear this kind of rumbling sound. The boulder explodes as Aruna is just sitting there churning against the ground.
And I look even sharper and shinier with the metal spikes.
I was about to say, can it have like fake gold in it so as it explodes, it's like shiny glitter?
Yes. Shing! Lens flare.
Slightly reminiscent of seeing him on the unicorn.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh.
As that happens, the large Talus moves forward and attacks. As it just starts barreling forward, you see it kind of rise up and then start falling as it tries to crush both Zulta and Aruna.
In a tree.
Aruna
It's a large rock.
decided to be in the middle, because that's not going to make the things easier. Let's see if maybe this time I'll roll a 3.
Here's to hoping.
So a 34 versus your guard, Zulta.
I don't like you.
Is that a yes or a no?
Do you know how many women have said that to me?
Because it's 10 over.
You have the
The
fear
math.
bane.
I disagree. Okay.
In addition to that, Aruna, does a 36 hit your guard?
It does. It's not 10 over though.
All right, so you don't get a bane, but you get smushed a little bit. So the Talus comes forward and just lands on both of you. As it starts rising up, it lifts one of its massive arms and lifts another kind of boulder and tries to smash it against you guys again. Zulta, 37.
So, fun fact. I'm unconscious.
Gotcha. So as it gets up, it goes and just smashes against Zulta, and at the same time, A 29 versus Gagard versus Runa.
And take minimum damage.
So still high enough to do something.
It would have been nice if we flipped those numbers. I could still be alive.
Sorry. The other while that happens, Lycio says, for the poor fish stick, take a fairy heal, 3d6.
Yay!
That's so nice.
As that happens, the other Talos kind of reaches into the ground again, pulls out another massive boulder, and hurls it towards Arel and Aruna.
Wait, was all those attacks from one Talus?
Yes.
Those attacks came from two. They're both doing area attacks.
Okay.
So
I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, being bosses, they both have a boss
Yeah,
edge
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Okay.
So a 29 versus a Gagard Arel.
Yeah, that's 10 over.
Okay, you are hit with the stunned Bane as well. As the massive boulder comes forward and hits you, it explodes around you as it impacts, and as you get up, your head is just swimming. You can't really see 100% straight. Aruna, does a 29 again hit you?
I again take minimum damage.
Yeah, Aruna's tough to kill, folks.
When I'm a
In
spinning
this form.
Beyblade, I sure am.
But quick note of clarification. Because I passed out and then woke up again, I no longer am fearful, correct?
Yeah, I'll say
not to be feared.
Bane's end when you go unconscious. I'm actually not 100% certain, but we'll say that's how it works. So, really quickly, for the lady in shadows from the Lycios, take a red potion, which is a d6. This is a heal.
Ooh, thank you.
In chat, if you type /roll space 1d6 and then 2 exclamation points, it will automatically explode the die if it does.
This whole Lycaos helping us thing is very suspicious behavior.
It's terrifying, isn't it? In addition to that, can't stop the rock. Keep it rolling. A reroll token. I'm assuming for Aruna. Lycios, if I'm interpreting that wrong, let me know. But for right now, Aruna to take a reroll token.
Sick.
I enjoyed that reference, Imp.
Sorry, I'm pressing buttons I
The
don't mean to
minute
press.
their heads are in view, hit them with the rock. As that happens, you hear this cackling from the cliff top. Which I'm going to turn him around because right now he's backwards.
You're cackling.
Oh,
Wait,
sounds-
facing the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
that sounds accurate.
Yeah, actually. You hear him, ah ha ha! My plan is working perfectly! You will never be able to win over these powerful creatures that I now can to control!
And it turns around and throws a rock at him.
And as
Shush!
you guys are watching, you see a dark nut move in from the north, and in its arms, you see it backwards. There we go. In its arms, you see a small pebblet.
The baby.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
And he seems to just be kind of sitting back with the pebblet, watching what's going on. Both of the Tali kind of turn, see the baby, and renew their effort against you.
Okay, now I
Cody
feel
has
bad.
Actually made a family of rocks.
Yes.
At least your comments from earlier were on theme for today's episode then, Elias. We have the Talus family of rocks. We'll have the Goron family of rocks.
Told you.
Cool. Then I think it's Zulta's turn.
Okay, and let's see. Did we agree to 50 feet for my death drain? Is that accurate?
Actually, what's your power level?
For entropy, 7.
7. I think 7 moves it into the next range category, which is up to 75 feet. So
Cool. I don't know if that helps me right now.
it doesn't, but
And does the Talus get an attack of opportunity?
Still fun.
if you I'm just going to use 5e rules for this, where you actually have to leave its attack range.
Cool. So
Moving around while you're next to it, I'm not going to make an opportunity.
I'm gonna
because that's
move-
boring.
right here where I'm next to it, which puts me at 75 from the evil Dark Knight. And now I'm going to try and death drain it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your
Let us rescue your
attack roll.
baby.
43.
Shit. And what are you aiming for?
I want to, if I manage to kill him, I want to slowly disintegrate him from the legs, like have him like
No,
fall
but what
down.
are you aiming at the Pebblet, or are you aiming at
Oh no, I'm trying to rescue the Pebblet.
It's a valid
I-
question for Zolta, I feel like.
I mean, that is fair. I want to kill the Dark Nut.
All right. So as you do that, the Talus is actually going to leap in the way and attempt to stop you.
Trying to help your baby.
Got it to the 25, so it was not able to beat your attack, but because of the massive size of the creature, I'm gonna say to choose even or odd.
Even.
She likes to get even.
Shoom, you go just straight for Orf or Durf the Dark Nut. And I'm relatively certain that is higher than his Giga Guard. Yeah.
It's 43
That was
versus
higher than
toughness,
his-
right? The death drain.
Yes. Yeah, it's versus toughness.
Oh, toughness. Oh, good, because his toughness is even a little lower.
That's why I felt like I should clarify.
Do you have a bane you want to inflict?
Oh God.
Death?
Yeah, I would like to invoke the Death Bane. What do I want to do? Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that is a bane.
Death is a. I believe there is a death bane,
it's
but I
level
don't think
9.
you can invoke it.
I don't think I can invoke it. I want to
I told her that.
demoralize the Dark Nut.
All right. So
It
Now
has
the-
disadvantage 2.
and what was the roll again?
43.
40 to the 3. Wow, that was a big hit. All right.
And now I want to yell at the Talus, I am trying to save your baby. And that'll be the end of
As
my
we try to
turn.
kill it as well.
I'm not going to explain. I can explain later. Okay.
Runa, go ahead and roll me a learning check.
In this form? Oh boy. Okay. I will use a legend point just because. Yeah. 16.
Yeah, that's enough. Talus are intelligent creatures. And being not only a Goran itself, but a well-traveled trading Goran, the language that they speak, you've picked up words here in there. As you see the Talus kind of dive in the way and attempt to stop the bolt, you hear it speaking to the other Talus, kind of screaming, and you're trying to pick out the words. You hear a word that sounds similar to baby in there, and kill is in there well, and then another word for like, you're not 100% certain. It's maybe like couch or chair, something like that. Like it's a weird kind of conglomeration in your head, but that's what you heard.
Mm-hmm.
A reference to, you think it was Azulta, so something along the lines of they kill baby chair. It's the weirdest phrase you've ever heard. As that happens,
I thought he was going to shout like, bathroom, fire, bookstore, library.
Well, I think that might have been the chair. Like, I just heard a word I did not connect correctly. Like,
just
train
randomly
station? What?
It's like,
No, library.
Mollusk kumquat. Superhero smell. What? While this is happening, from Lykios, save our fish, a red potion for Zizulta.
I'm going to hold on to that till I'm unconscious again.
The way that healing works, as far as from the audience, is if you're at max health, you can bank it. But if you're missing hit points, you have to use it right away. Simply because it's not taking an action or something to use. So that's kind of the limitation I wrote in. So, in addition to that, Eye of the Tiger Rocky, for the Rockman to keep it rolling, take a little legend point, Runa. Also from Lykios. Guys, I know stuff that you don't. And even I'm getting worried about how nice Lykios is being right now. So
Yeah. This is concerning.
So when I'm next unconscious, if someone would send me a potion or a fairy, great fairies can also heal fatigue levels, so.
They can?
That's what Jody said last time.
yeah, it'll heal a single fatigue level.
Yeah.
As you guys are watching this, you watch as kind of dejected, you see Durf the Dark Knight just sitting there going, murmur, murmur, murmur. And then you see him kind of reach into his back pocket, and he takes out what looks like a jar or a bottle, and he throws it, and you see a tiny, dark, black fairy start rising as you see the wounds from the drain start closing slightly.
Put down the pebble thing or I'll do it again.
Right.
The heck of a...
Just trying to keep you to track of all this crazy stuff. And as you say that, you just hear him go, and he kind of pets the pebblet, and he looks up at Orf. And Orf goes, "Ah ha 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 ha! You will never know our ingenious plan."
I'm close
Tell
enough
us
to kill
more.
Orf.
So with that, Zulta, do you want to do anything else?
This is the end of my turn, right? I just wanted to threaten him. I've
Yeah.
already attacked.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to move any more or anything.
Threatening is a minor
Like,
action.
out of the
right?
way.
Honestly, I don't know if I can move anymore. Hold on. I was here. I can only move 5 more feet. So
Good. Runa, what does your Rocky form want to do?
With the words I was able to pick up from this grinding stony language, being of rock biology myself, would I be able to reciprocate in any kind of language as well? Broken language?
Fire
Yeah,
escape.
it'll be it will require a learning check to see if you can choose the right, sounds of rocks grinding and the things like that. But yeah, you can try it.
All right.
Put some pebbles in your mouth before you try,
Should I
just in
roll
case.
before or after I tell you what I want to communicate?
Roll before, because depending on, or no, you can go ahead and tell me what you want. Depending on what you roll, that may not be
Right,
what you actually
right.
say.
Okay, so let me also ask you. I can't remember how much this rule set mirrors 5e. Can I move double speed if I use my action?
Yes, if you use your
My
action,
major
you
action,
can.
excuse me.
Your major action, you can use your major action to dash effectively.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So
We'll call the communication a minor
yeah.
action.
Great. So for a minor action, I'm going to attempt to communicate with this one that's in front of me, which I haven't attacked yet. It's just attacked me a lot. Hey, I think you're doing this against your will. So we're trying to, save your baby rock over there. There's more of us than there is of them. Maybe we should team up and just, destroy them. And then as that happens, I just sort of launch forward with double movement. I'm gonna
before you move, go ahead and make your
right.
your roll.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use another legend point again for the learning check, right?
Yep.
Okay. $17.
Yeah. So as you're sitting there, you're trying to choose the words. The Talus language is a little bit more kind of pictorial than like a standard, a more traditional Western language, where words mean images more than they do, specific words and the things. So you sit there and you're trying to say things like you pick a word for kind of like forced, and then you pick another word talking about friends, and you piece together a sentence that kind of seems to say what you want to. As you do that, you hear the to the Talus again talking to the other to the Talus, and you hear them say a very similar phrase of now using kind of a group term for all of you. So they, you think, are trying to kill. And they keep this thing baby and chair. And you start realizing the chair isn't. It's not a noun. It's a verb. And so you're trying to figure out why chair isn't a verb. there's something about a chair that's verb-like, that it's combining with the word baby. Like the baby and chair are one combined to the thought, but chair isn't a noun, it's a verb.
Okay. As I try to figure out how chair can be a verb.
It may be that the word is related to the word to chair, but instead of it being an object, it's something you do maybe with a chair or involving a chair.
Right.
Again, it's a complicated language.
Well, that just tells me that they want the baby to sit down, but you know. Having
Rizulta was attacking baby chair.
having
See, what I heard from that was make the Dark Knight sit down before you fully kill him.
yeah. Well, I'm not going for the Dark Knight. As I communicate this and hope that it understands I'm not out to get it, I'm gonna, pretty full throttle here, with my climbing speed that equals my moving on land speed. Try to, go pretty close to, but make a visible effort to avoid hitting this Talus as I move through his
Okay.
space, and
Okay.
beeline 85 feet straight up to Mr. Wizrobe.
I would like to help.
Okay, how would you like to help?
I would like to distract the Wiz Robe so he doesn't see the attack coming.
All right, how would you like to do that?
Sparklers and yelling insults at him.
Just
Make a
ask him what his
presence
major
check.
plan is. He will become distracted enough.
What exactly is your
What's
plan
your
here?
plan?
You seem so intelligent. Tell me more.
28.
So Zulta just sits there. She watches Aruna starts, peeling out. Suddenly, you hear a voice that's incredibly deep coming from nowhere, where you hear Autobots roll out. And Zulta just sits there going, You start shooting off lightning bolts and things like that. You start doing all this stuff, and you kind of start dancing and flipping and
Your
all this
mother
stuff.
was a hamster.
You spell out in the air in lightning bolts and an ozone. You smell bad, and you keep changing the message. Like, you smell bad. You're stupid.
You
Your
couldn't
mother
give
never
a good
loved
villain
you.
speech if you tried.
You're adopted.
behind you.
Just really getting personal at this point.
Your mother told me she never loved you.
So I'm moving through the Talus's space. I don't know if he's gonna try to opportunity attack me or not with how we.
He seems pretty focused on keeping people away from the baby chair.
Right.
So as you go, since you're going that same general direction, he is going to try and take a swing at you.
It's slightly perpendicular, but
Does a 37 hit your guard?
it does, but not 10 over.
You are really hard to kill in this form.
Intentional.
So it slams you. You get hit by the rock, but you keep on rolling. You make it all the way up to literally right next to the Wizrobe.
I
who's
was
sitting there
thinking that because he's sort of near the edge of a cliff, and I'm sort of use my spikes to climb that little plateau elevation. I kind of do an aerial thing where I roll out and spin, and because it's the max of my movement, there's a little freeze frame moment where I'm just sort of anime spinning on top of him as he looks up, and he's just oh
sure.
no.
He goes, what? As you get closer and closer, you start hearing him. You don't even know my parents. They loved me before they died in that tragic accident that had nothing to do with me using magic. I shouldn't have been. It was your fault, you horrible person, you. And then it starts saying words that I'm not going to say on the ZZU Twitch channel.
And I'm going to shout back, at least I didn't kill my parents.
He seems to be getting more upset. You don't know why.
That's the most. That's the most of Zolta's backstory Iruna's ever heard.
And he reveals nothing other than I didn't murder them.
As you get close, you see the fairy that just healed the Dark Nut. See you just kind of blow past everything, and you see it just kind of look at you, and then it says, "Handy Mimpy doesn't pay me enough for this," and it pieces out. Anything else you want to do with your?
That's all I can do.
Good, cool. Zulta, or not Zulta, how about a Rel? You are currently stunned.
Yes, I want to be unstunned.
All right, so to resist a Bane, you can use your move action to roll a resist.
Alright.
So the way you do that in Roll20 is you just click on Guard, Toughness, or Resolve. It doesn't matter which one, and it will roll a resist Bane for you.
Cool. 8.
8. Due to the fact that you didn't remove the Bane, the stun condition means you can either use a major action, a minor action, or a move, and you use your move to attempt to resist the stun Bane. So that is your turn.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
So Arel's just sitting there going.
Oh, so
She
she's
seems
Pierre.
to be.
Randomly takes out accordion.
I don't know where she got the accordion from. It may just be a shadow construct that she just collects the shadows. You see her start
I
playing.
said
Right,
it's
she
one of
got
those
it from her
child toy
inventory.
models.
Exactly.
Pierre instantly starts feeling around, going, "What the? Hey!"
That's,
Oh, you're doing nothing.
Pierre, that's the most I've heard you talk in 2 weeks.
And then Pierre goes,
Sorry, I don't know what a middle feather means. Can you explain it?
Yeah, just
As I'm up in the air, it's just threatening to disrupt.
from Lykios, let's get rid of that Bane and stop stealing Pierre's stuff. A great
Oh.
fairy heal for a Rel.
Huzzah.
So that's 46, and the Bane is
Yeah.
removed.
Just in time
Yay.
to get it again from a series of 7 attacks.
Right.
With that, it is time for some
Oh.
tapas.
I forgot. I was hit when I hit the Dark Nut. How much damage did I do to the Dark Nut?
Oh, you did 37.
Awesome.
Oh my.
I'm fully healed.
Cool. In that case,
Actually, I'm not, but I have to do the math.
the talus below runs right up to you, since you apparently are attacking the baby chair. And it's going to try to smush just you.
Okay, I'm gonna die. That's fine.
To 29 versus guard.
That's 10 over.
All right, you are stunned.
I mean,
Then-
she is stunning.
She's very stunning. The other Talus is going to try to mush you.
How long have you been thinking that?
To 2 versus guard.
I take minimum damage.
Right. And then both of them are going to throw boulders at Aruna. Which, due to the fact that you are right next to Orf.
I'm right next to the Wizrobe.
Yep, that's Orf, the Wizrobe.
Oh, I thought that was a Dark Nut. Who's the Dark Nut?
The Dark Nut is the
Dorf?
one further down. That's Dorf.
Oh. I confused.
There's also
Orphan Dwarf.
he's not here for right now, but there's Kurf the Gorira, Orf the Wizrobe, and Durf the Dark Knight.
Gotcha.
So Boulder against you. Did I not? Oh, I rolled. No, there it is. 31 versus your guard.
That's minimum damage.
Okay. And a 30 versus your guard.
Also minimum damage.
And then Orf the Wizrobe does not have a lot of hit points. And yeah, he's really low right now. As both boulders from the Lykios, my lord is getting annoyed. Stop getting crushed already, fish stick. For Zulta, a fairy heal.
Yay! How much is a fairy?
3d6.
Thank you. Ooh, okay, now I'm at full hit points.
Right. We are done with that. We are done with that. Those were the boss edges. They are done. Back up to Zazulta. There are 2 Talus right next to you.
That's nice. Aruna, do you want me to kill the idiot on the cliff or the idiot holding the baby?
Oh. You could do what you want, but be careful with the baby chair. I think they're very protective of it because I think it's their baby chair. So just try to let them know that you're not going to hurt the baby, just the person who's threatening the baby.
I already tried to tell them that.
No,
Fine,
you have to like grind stones to do it with pictures. It's really complicated and weird.
And stones with pictures.
He says, spinning in the air.
the Wizrobe and just undermine Aruna's attack. $32 versus toughness.
Yeah. Do you want to do any other? Your previous Bane was removed.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another Bane? He seems less than thrilled.
You know what? Yes, I would like to do another Bane. Which one do I want to do?
Actually, it doesn't really matter because he's not alive.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not dead. He just, as you hit him with another bolt of draining energy, you watch him go, "Urgh," and he falls down, and the pebblet hits the ground as well.
No, I hit the Wizrobe.
Oh, you hit the Wizrobe. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Then, yep. As you sit there, despite the fact there's nothing explosive nearby,
Yeah. go
He's
figure.
got some flour
and
in
your
his
life
back
drain
pocket.
ability doesn't tend to create sparks or anything that would ignite.
I would like to assist this attack. I can do that.
Okay.
Right? By
You can go ahead.
using the force of the 2 boulders that was thrown, and seeing that Zulta is choosing to throw the Wizrobe, to just make an explosion in the vicinity of the thing with the force of impact.
Gotcha. So as that happens, you see the sparks of the rocks against the spiky bits. There's this massive explosion that launches the Wizrobe away. He goes, "No, I have been failed again. Duff, come quickly. Catch me before I fall." With that, Aruna, you hear really loud a phrase that makes perfect sense to you from the Talos, where you hear them just go, "Damn it! Now we have to find a new babysitter."
Oh.
I volunteer.
Thank you,
That means
Jody.
you're not going to kill us.
We don't understand it.
I know.
You watch as one of the Talus kind of walks over to where Durf is, and Durf just kind of looks it down. He kind of gives the pebblet to the Talus. The Talus looks like he reaches into a pocket that you don't know where it is, and he takes out some rupees and gives them to Durf, and then Durf just like and walks away.
Just casually walks to try and catch that guy. I'm coming.
You're high enough in the air. I think I have like 30 minutes.
Yeah, they've got a few orbits before they start to descend again.
Mhm.
As both the Taluses kind of look at you guys and just shake their heads and walk off as they sit there, like one of them's like tossing the pebblet up a little bit, and they walk off into the distance.
Bye.
Oh, now I get it. As Aruna unboulders himself. I think that they were the babysitter of the stone child.
Well, it's not very safe for them to bring the baby to the battle.
They're rocks. I don't think they really think it through that much.
Aren't you a rock?
I'm made from rocks, but I'm not actually a rock. They're actually rocks. Like, you're made of fish, but are you a fish? See?
I am not made of
You're
fish.
close enough. Look at your head.
With that, I would like to shoot a lightning bolt at Aruna's feet.
Be careful. She still has death drain on.
I'm used to that. Aruna just kind of walks over it as he rejoins the group.
So how long have you been pregnant?
What?
Should I be congratulating Arel or?
What are you
Probably
talking
me,
about?
but we haven't done anything yet, so I'm really curious.
Yeah, but Arel, do you even know how Gorons reproduce?
I don't, which is why I'm curious.
I know how they
I mean, he could have
reproduce.
just decided you're engaged and therefore he's pregnant now. So
That's
Yeah,
a
but
good
maybe you
point.
guys did do something and you didn't realize what it was.
That's not.
Was it breaking my face against the wall, or like when I shattered my elbow when I touched him?
this is a Futurama moment where they accidentally touch hands and therefore that's how the pregnancy occurs.
That's
I'm
not how
actually
that
really
works at all.
enjoying the idea of Goron mating rituals involves throwing someone face first into a wall.
No, that's Zoltar mating rituals.
I don't think I've ever thrown Kess into a wall.
Well, because you haven't tried to mate yet.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
And neither am I. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, that's not really how that works with Gorons, but I'm not pregnant. And I think that you insinuating such is very rude.
You said you're going to have kids with Arel. What was I supposed to think?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I said that if there were kids or something like that.
Conversation still needs to be had.
Oh, do you want to have a conversation, Arel?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Not in front of anyone else.
Oh, okay. We'll talk in private later then.
Okay, sounds good.
But how do Gorons reproduce?
Oh, well,
Because,
it's
I mean, I've already told you about the cannibal nature of the Zora, so.
right. Yeah, that's why I was like, fish ancestry. But yeah, it's. I don't know a whole lot about Hylians or anything, but from what I understand, it's similar to that, just with a lot more rocks and
Grinding.
a lot of grinding. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of grinding and grinding of rocks.
This brings new meaning to the phrase rock tumbler.
There's some tumbling too sometimes. It depends on your style. I can go into anatomic specifics if you would like me to.
As the GM, I would like you to not.
If she had said yes, I would have said he proceeds to go into anatomic specifics.
No, Zolta wants to
Color
kill
drains
something
from
now.
face.
After this conversation, Zolta's looking for a new fight.
Suddenly, 3 Taluses appear.
And Zolta's like, great, whatever will get me out of this conversation.
You
I would
started
like
it.
to point out that was an audience. That was a chat created encounter. So I would love to take credit for the babysitter battle, but nope. Someone in chat came up with that.
Someone who
That's
wasn't
pretty great.
Lycaos sent bosses to us?
Yeah, apparently.
That's pretty great.
Crazy. Well, thank you to whoever it was.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we going?
As you guys look around at this point, it's starting to get kind of late in the afternoon. You're starting to see the sun get really low. You think you may have another hour-ish of good light.
Who says we go 48 hours without getting into a fight or pushing ourselves too hard, getting a good night's sleep? I think that sounds great. 48 hours. Here we go.
Have we ever done that?
Didn't you
Have
just
we ever
say you were
slept through
looking
the
for
night?
another fight?
Yeah, just to get out of that conversation, but the conversation's done now, so I would really like to not be as fatigued as I am.
Yeah, you push yourself pretty hard in battle sometimes.
I
It looks
do,
really scary.
yeah. I know, but it works so well.
Yeah,
You see
Thought you
all
had a
the
fairy
fun
heal to get
lightning
rid
and
of your
stuff?
fatigue.
but it's important to
I-
take care of yourself too sometimes.
I haven't gotten a great fairy heal.
Or to let me take care of you.
Yeah, Aurel's really good at taking care of people.
See, he knows. So we'll just set up camp here and
I'm gonna just stay in this tree that I've been in this entire battle.
Okay.
Also, like, the
Okay, there are
only
fun
way
things
to
you
get
can do
rid
from
of.
trees.
There's 3 ways to get rid of fatigue, right? Either the Great Fairy Heal, 24 hours without fighting or pushing yourself too hard, and then like the third is if someone actually has healing abilities or something. Is that right, Jody?
I'm so sorry. What?
Can
I'm doing about
you-
4 different things right now.
we started hitting on each other and he tuned out.
Can a
I
person
was
who-
listening literally up until the point because I just got a message from someone. It was like 2 minutes that I missed.
Can a person with healing abilities heal a level of fatigue?
There's actually a boon specifically that is designed to remove banes.
That's
if
what
you
it
have
was.
If you have access to that boon,
No, none of us did unless Aurel does.
No,
if you give me a
I've only
few
had to
double
take
seconds,
care of
I'll
myself.
tell you that particular what the boon is, because the regular heal boon is not the one you use to remove a bane.
Look, Lykios, I know she specializes in making things dead, but just on the off chance, because I know no one else has it.
I throw bombs and hit things, but I can heal.
And
I
like
know,
you,
but you don't have the boon.
I
'cause we've
take
gone through
offense
this
to that.
before.
I am a pacifist. If you notice, I don't kill things. I wait for her to kill things. I just
mean-
assist in the knocking unconscious, and then
I
she
don't
takes things to
kill
a
things.
whole
I just
level.
send my guard dogs out to kill
An
them.
incredibly
I'm a
shady
pacifist.
morality right there.
Yeah.
Restoration is the
What's the
ability,
prerequisite?
and it uses creation or protection.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have that.
to use. So
No one's that nice.
Nope. Like I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess we could rest here, but we should keep mind of the time because I think the Arel's ex-boyfriend gave us a time limit on going to get stuff from the realm of.
What's really fun is you're currently shouting this from the cliff.
Yeah. No, I said as I was
Hey, he
rejoining.
came back.
As I was rejoining.
Okay.
I just haven't moved my guy yet, but
Okay.
You're still like slowly climbing down the cliff while you're shouting.
yeah, I'm
It's
not in
nice
my
because-
boulder form, so I'm just kind of like taking
Yeah.
my time sliding
So-
down the cliff.
But with Aruna's
Like getting your back scratched on your
artwork,
way down.
with Aruna's artwork, with the like bicep thing happening, it's just really funny to imagine you on the cliff standing like that and yelling out.
Hey, so yeah.
Great. So we're gonna rest.
All right.
Hey,
So-
people from Arel's ex-boyfriends who are following us, if you guys want like a snack or something, just let us know. Okay.
They kind of nod at you.
Oh, there you
Go
are.
back to their.
Oh, they're
Okay.
here. Hello.
Oh.
Is your life drained?
Oh,
too?
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Kess and Pierre.
No,
Um,
the two stalkers that we have.
We still don't know if the stalkers made it with us.
No, they don't get snacks. They don't.
Yeah.
It's been a
They have to
long
forage for their own.
day, guys.
Kess is snacking on knowledge by writing notes, and Pierre's
Trying to find his
giving
accordion.
himself a headache like a Psyduck
Sigh.
while giving me the middle feather.
It's been a long day. Well, it's been a long day.
Damn it, Gary.
I already have a Gary.
You have a Gary, Jerry,
Yeah.
and Larry, don't you?
And Larry.
I know.
Yeah.
So as you all kind of lie down to get some rest,
Mhm.
the darkness takes you, and you're able to get
I got you now.
a relatively peaceful slumber.
Can I bring up a topic of conversation before we go
Sure.
to bed with everyone?
Sorry, a relatively in the darkness.
Well, your Goron fiance also just said he's going to bed with everyone, so
It's true too.
Cuddle pile.
Yay! I was gonna ask sleeping positions, but that makes it so nice.
I'm gonna stay in the tree.
You
Great.
start just taking out the equivalent of duct tape.
Do we know what realm we're going to, guys?
I have no idea how this works, so
Oh, right. We still don't know if Arel can follow us. All the other guys,
well, we are bound by fate, all of us. So, fiance ships and other.
if you say so.
I've
never been in a fiance ship before, so I don't know how it relates to fate.
Now that neither have I. This is interesting.
We don't exactly get to pick the realm, do we? We go and we fix the tear, and then we end up somewhere.
Well, sometimes we do, like that one time we saw the giant titan running around in Hyrule Field. It was really scary, and Kess wanted to go say hi.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got a choice that time. I don't know if we'll get a choice this time.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like we shut down like two of the big wounds already. And as far as we know, given that, all of us are from 3 Hyrules, maybe there's only 3 Hyrules. And maybe if we take out this last one, maybe we won't be able to travel anymore between the Hyrules. And then what happens? Because, like, if we have, like, unfinished business in other Hyrules, maybe we'll be trapped in a Hyrule, you know what I mean?
What unfinished business do you have in your Hyrule?
Oh, I just would really like to find a way to heal my aunt before I'm trapped in this Hyrule forever.
Oh, this got emotional. Okay.
If you say so.
Wait, what happened to future family?
What?
What happened to future family?
To feed my family? I think they're very well fed.
No, to future family. My future family.
Future. Oh, right.
Because they're on the ship. We're all like, you know.
Right. No, it's just that my aunt's really, well, she's not as sick as she was, but she's got like this chronic illness that no one knows about or has heard of. And I've been trying to figure out a way with like gems and minerals and stuff to heal her. I've found some since I've been out with you guys, but haven't really had a chance to go back yet to try it out. So I just thought that if I get trapped here with all that, then she'll never get that. Unless, there's some kind of mail service that can send this to like another Hyrule that I don't know about that we haven't figured out yet. But
It's kind of weird that someone has a family.
As far as you
that,
know,
that they can go
Zulta-
back to.
So
That's
say,
true.
as far as
That's
you know,
true.
Zulta has a family. They hired
true.
someone to find her.
Well, a family that he's caring about and like wants to go back to.
Oh, that yeah.
A family
I
that he
mean-
loves.
Why do you think Zolta doesn't love her family?
You don't want to go back.
Yeah, but that's extenuating circumstances. That doesn't mean I don't love them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking kind of out loud because, like, 3 of you from this Hyrule, and then there's me and Pierre who are from different Hyrules. Pierre kind of seems like he's actively running away from his, and while I don't mind that we travel back and forth between all of them, I would like to at least, give my notes and my materials to, my mom or my aunt directly and see if that can help. Because if I get trapped here after we take out the last wound, then I don't know if I'll ever get another chance.
So, Aurel, are you going to go with your fiance and live in his realm forever?
Cricket.
Commitment?
Don't worry, there's lots of people to flirt with there too.
Zolta's really pushing this relationship forward.
Yeah.
So you guys thought this was going to be an episode about fighting a boss battle. No, this is the greatest boss battle of all. Commitment.
Commitment.
I don't think she
Um,
needs to worry about that until we get to,
Oh, while Arel was mentioning, wow, other people have parents. Kess did kind of chime in. I have parents.
Oh yeah, we met Kess's parents once, except they were from my Hyrule and they didn't recognize her. It was really awkward.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cass, what happened to your parents in this Hyrule? Are they still doing well?
And she sits there and she thinks, and you think it's going to take her at least another 7 minutes before she can
Come up with an
respond.
answer.
Aurel, aren't you guys from the same place?
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Yeah, you know her parents. They got pissed
Yeah.
off at you at one point.
Breaking into their house. Good times.
An honest mistake that
Exactly. Just
happened
kind of.
to have you sneaking in and
Getting caught.
accidentally picking the lock on their door, and then
Hey, I went through a window. Thank you very much.
Wait, Aurel, what happened to your parents?
Fades into the darkness
Finally, I can get some sleep.
and appears next to you.
A branch in a tree.
Trees have
We
lots of
can share
shade.
branches.
I'm literally
They
laying
do.
down across the branch.
That's the thing about Shadow Step. All she needs is darkness.
You have a shadow.
Me and my shadow.
It suddenly feels like Silence in the Library, that episode of Doctor Who. I am not happy.
Just avoid the shadows.
I would, but apparently they're everywhere, and Aurel comes out of them.
Yep.
And I can also make shadows, so,
I'm going to sleep.
you can't escape me.
We'll try.
And you will fail.
So, Arel, tell me all of your dark secrets and why you won't commit to Aruna even though you're engaged to him.
It's an engagement.
Oh,
It's a
no,
ship. We're
Aruna,
not-
you're
we're-
done.
No.
I'm talking to Arel now.
It is a ship, not an engagement. Crickets.
Really love that this sound
We're
effect
figuring
has
this out.
crickets.
Yes. The sound effect is perfect for this.
It is. It really is. See, I need more for my armada, so we need to. So what are you doing?
Trying to sleep
Then why are you asking me questions?
because I want you to go away.
Kess just kind of slowly wakes up and
Good point.
shh, puts your finger on your lips. This is Hilda. Shh, and snuggles in.
You got
On
me
a
in
tree
trouble.
branch alone.
Go away.
Kess is.
This is a
Small
very
enough.
big tree branch.
Gary, if you will watch this, I apologize for running your character, but this is hilarious. Kess has used her hook shot to kind of lash you guys to the branch to get together.
I feel like she would approve.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hoping.
I now need a fan art of that.
Just
Zolta
as
and
you
Kaz
guys
both
are-
tied to a tree.
As you guys are arguing, she just kind of wakes up for a second. Shh, or shh. Sleepy time now.
Aww.
Boole turns on his white noise setting.
I think it's pink noise that'll actually do it in this situation.
After he thinks Zolta has gone to sleep, Iruna uses his whispering voice, which is again just normal volume. Hey, Arel, by the way, if what I think might happen does happen, and we get trapped in one Hyrule or the other, don't feel any pressure to choose, like, whatever Zolta was saying. If
I'm
you're,
just
if
gonna
you're
clear-
not feeling it, then don't, feel obligated.
I'm just gonna appear next to Aruna and go shh.
Oh,
Zolta's actually not asleep yet. Just so you
thinks he
know.
might be, yeah.
Yeah, like it's fine for Aruna to think Zolta's asleep. Just to be clear, Aruna talking in a whisper is enough to
Yeah.
keep Zolta awake.
Oh, well, okay. Oh,
And we all go to sleep. I don't know. How close can I sleep to you without breaking bones, Aruna?
it's not
Depends
like
on how much he
proximity to
rolls in the
me
night.
makes your bones shatter.
The last time I tapped you with my elbow, you broke my elbow.
Just don't tap me
So-
with your elbow.
I think the
But I
question
roll
really
over
is,
in my sleep.
and how much does Aruna roll over in his sleep? That's the
Yeah.
big question.
That's the other
Iruna
question.
is a stationary rock while he sleeps.
I'm just getting this image of Arel sitting there, kind of like trying to hug a rock, and when morning comes, Aruna wakes up and sees Arel hugging a different rock.
I was
There are
kind of
no
imagining
bounds to what
Arel
she
like
will flirt with.
there really aren't. You're just realizing this.
Who
I
needs
kind
a
of imagined like
pulse?
Arel laying on top of Aruna, like sunbathing.
She's got the little.
Reflector. I don't get much sun, okay?
Could you move like, about a foot to your left? The light's better over the.
Oh man. And there's a different rock still in my arms.
And with that is where we are going to end it for today. As
Very
always,
awkward note.
as always, if you
You're
missed
welcome.
any of the episode, we do have all of the episodes of Realms of the Wild, all 3 years of it, on the Twitch channel here in the VODs, so you can watch and catch up on all the shenanigans and chicanery and other cool words. And yeah. I think that's this is everything. Do we have any other announcements?
Twitching
Amanda,
is going away soon.
sad face.
Very sad.
I think Amanda's doing running blind tomorrow, correct?
Unless something comes up, yes.
So tune in to tomorrow for the Amanda show, not the cool Nickelodeon Amanda show.
It's still
Amanda,
cool.
please.
Um,
Not as an annoying Nickelodeon.
yeah, like was the Amanda show on Nickelodeon that cool?
It had its
I don't
moments.
know. I never
No.
watched it. My parents found it crass, so they didn't let me watch all that or the Amanda show or any of the thing like that.
The Amanda show was pretty annoying. Like even as a kid, it was annoying.
Like I said,
But,
moments.
Yeah.
Amanda rules the world tomorrow. So go. You know, what'd be really fun is show up to tomorrow, and just throughout the entire game, just keep making comments to Amanda about how she now runs the entirety of Zelda, just to annoy her and confuse her, because that's really my little life's goal is to annoy Amanda.
What time?
Interesting goal.
Yeah. What time is running blind? Is it like 4 or 6?
5 Pacific.
5 Pacific. So
All right.
yeah, show up.
Everyone be there.
I don't know. Do you know what she's playing right now? Now I've forgotten. She plays games that she's never played before.
Probably
And a
Tales
little-
of Vesperia, also
There
known
we
as
go.
Anime the video game.
Yabbers. I watched her play Star Fox Assault, I think it was.
Yeah,
And
that was
wow,
rough.
does that game have problems?
Not as many problems as Kid Icarus Uprising, which was so bad it caused me to put my segment on hiatus.
Like if you're trying
Yikes.
to save VODs, if you create a highlight of the episode, that's how I believe that's how we make our VODs. As we just highlight the episode.
You have to opt in
Yeah.
into archiving your VODs to begin with, though,
Yeah.
in your channel settings.
Yeah.
So that's the first step. And then if you don't highlight the videos, they will disappear after a certain length of time.
Mm.
Partners and affiliates can have their stuff archived for a lot longer. But I
But
don't. I
it'll
don't
still
think it's,
disappear without a hihighlight.
yeah. If you
Mhm.
highlight it, it stays. If you don't highlight, it will eventually disappear. So that's how you do that stuff. Anyway, thanks you guys for showing up. That's all for me, and I will see you guys. I think in the new year, because I think this is this is going to be our last episode of 2020. Thank fucking God. If you'll pardon my
Yes.
French.
We haven't seen what 2021 looks like
I was about
yet.
to say, people
Oh.
at the end of 2019 were saying the same thing, so watch what you...
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
Right.
I will say my Fix's sister, she works in an ER. She just got the vaccine. So
Oh.
that's
So-
a plus. It's already rolling out to healthcare professionals.
It is, yeah.
Oh yeah. They theoretically in a month, none of this may be an issue anymore. Though I have to say, as much as that shall not be named was bad, that wasn't the entire reason that this year sucked. Like it
Oh, no.
just over and over again sucked.
I forgot that
So-
Murder Hornets happened this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah.
waiting for that
Yeah,
arc.
that was the
For
beginning of the
for
year.
the second act of that arc, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
I
the
mean-
thing, that meme from Cabin in the Woods that is just constantly, all right, who had murder hornets? Who had global pandemic? Who had this thing? Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
just
fires,
nuts.
yes.
I'm waiting for December 31st for a meteor to hit the planet. Like, I mean, the just crazy nonsense junk that keeps happening this year.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to pay the writers better because they just gave up. You're just like, let's see. What if we just set half the world on fire? That doesn't make
they're
sense.
desperate to end the
doesn't-
series. They're just trying to.
The world
throw
doesn't
things.
randomly
That's-
burst into flames.
That's exactly
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Okay, so really quickly before we sign off, let me try and find it. There was
Famous last
a
words.
joke that I know, I'm sorry. There was a joke that someone posted online, and hold on, I gotta find it because my wording is going to be way off. It was basically, God. So how did? No, I'm gonna find it. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now.
Well,
I
because
believe
it's
in you.
No, yes, what you're talking about. It was God going to like the angel or whatever. And
Yes, the angel intern and going, so how are things coming along for the 2020s? And the intern angel goes, 2020s, like plural, like the decade. And God goes, well, yeah, what did you think I said? And the angel's just quiet. And he goes, did you think I just meant for the year?
Yeah, and he's
You
got, like, a
packed
book in
10
his
years.
hand.
Yeah, you packed 10 years worth of disasters into a year. And the angel just stays quiet, and God just goes, oh God.
Whenever you get God to say, "Oh God," that's how you know it's bad.
It's like,
And that's how you know it's a good year.
crap.
Yep. So
I really liked that one.
yeah, it was a good one.
So yeah, if you guys remember our 74th anniversary game that we did back in September,
74.
That was September.
It was.
yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that just strange?
That's approximately how long we've been engaged.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What? Already? No way.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are getting right to the point where random family members are
There it
going
is.
to start kind of guilt tripping you for not picking a date yet.
You know what? That's okay. I've already been dealing with that for 5 years. I'm fine. I got that under control.
She's a pro. at
And
handling
the
that.
kid conversation, I got that.
Yeah, it's like, so when are you gonna make me a grandma?
Oh my God.
Well, Ma.
Did you know?
Thank God my parents don't ask me that.
Oh, it was great when I was living with my grandpa, taking care of him with Alzheimer's and his super hardcore Catholic ideals. Yeah, that was wonderful. Anyway, all right. I love you guys.
Thanks for showing up. I hope you guys all
Love you.
really enjoyed this. We'll be back next year, provided the world still exists at that point and we are not taken over by a being that looks like a top hat filled with overcooked pasta and tuna fish.
What is this reference?
Because I think that's a real possibility now. So,
Yep.
Anyway, have fun, folks. Bye-bye.